Naked Ranger here for my Women Rangers series. Annie Wilkins, or at her time period was known as Jackass Annie, is not what you think. She did an amazing thing at the age of 63. Born in Maine in 1891, she quit school in the 6th grade to help on the farm. She ran away from home once and joined the circus as a bareback rider, but with her mother sick, she went home. Her father passed, the farm struggled, so Annie and her mother got jobs in a shoe factory. Her mother got sick again and died. It was just Uncle Waldo and Annie. They were so poor, Annie rode a mule to town to work to earn the money to support the farm. That's when the local folks started calling her Jackass Annie. The house they lived in was a shack. The farmhouse her granddaddy built had burned down years ago. Her house was an old outbuilding for storage back in her grandfather's day. Wind blowing through the cracks and heated by a little potbelly stove. She didn't have electricity and pumped water from a well. Uncle Waldo couldn't help much. He was 85 and mostly blind. So Annie broke the ice, hauled the grain, fed the animals, and worked sun up to sundown to keep everyone fed, even as she felt herself getting sick. They had to sell everything to pay for medical care. The cattle, the pigs, the hens. If that wasn't bad enough, Uncle Waldo didn't make it. Annie was 63 when a doctor told her she had 2 years to live. In November 1954, she decided to go see the Pacific Ocean because her mama always wanted to see it. She had mortgaged her farm and bought a retired racehorse named Tarzan. She pulled on men's dungarees and set out for California with her horse and her little doggie. She had nothing but a bedroll and some clothes. She hung pails of feed from her horse using twine. People were good to her. They offered her food and a place to sleep, and she met all kinds of people from farmers to famous folks. A man in Arkansas fell in love with her and proposed marriage. She declined. It took her a year and 23 days, but she did it. Not a single person looked at her like she was just old Jackass Annie, ignoring doctor's orders. She was an inspiration. She returned to Maine, but not her farm, which the government had taken it for back taxes. In 1967, she turned her journal, photos, and postcards into a book, Last of the Saddle Tramps. Annie lived an additional 24 years beyond her doctor's prognosis. That's the thing about the future. You can't get there by imagining. You can only get there one step at a time, and the hardest part is taking that first step, said Annie. She passed away at the age of 88 in 1980. Naked Ranger out.